awareness.
These are not his ram structures.
They are not. He's going to have to go for a knockdown knockdown or replace if he has the material to do so, but he might not.
I think Asteria's trying to break in towards Ghoul. Look at how weak Ghoul is. This could be their 5th elimination. This could be 2 points on the board. Oh, they want this fight so badly. The focus there on Asteria's face. This man's been competing in all sorts of games for over a decade now. He falls right into a trap. Now it's Blind all by himself. Can he clutch this on up? He's down to 32 HP. What a disaster this would be.
That
this elimination
right there
gives them 2, would give them another point. Can he get down towards Asteria and get the res?
Let's be cognizant of the trap too, still in. Nice, leaves it up. Asteria's still alive. Just through that wall, there's a player right inside. Watch for the edit here, potentially, and I think Blind was waiting to take a shot with that rocket. Goes for it as he... Rotating in, gets perfect tilt mid-air with a shotgun and Blind. He's done his job. His 3rd elimination.
He's done his job.
That's 5 for them. 2 points total.
Oh, he didn't get the shot off.
Still looking for almost another one. So many players rotating.
Let go.
14. He's gonna dive the zone. That's it for Blind, but he's still got to feel good. 5 eliminations for that duo means 2 points. A tough spot as he's trying to rotate in, and it felt like countless players popping up in front of him and disappearing. There were grapplers. Chab at 72 hours looking for... Big moves from these guys. The first 3 games have been relatively quiet, but here we're sitting on Chab with 3 eliminations. 7. Tom has 2 of his own.
There's still 50 players left, man.
In this circle is basically chaos at this point. They're sitting on 5 of their own. Look at this spread right now.
Gosh.
A number of players. I see Funk Bomb is still in this. Players from Ghost still alive.
Oh my gosh.
The duo from Hero in the bottom right down there. Raz goes down. His teammate Bog must have been eliminated already.
Tifu, I don't see Cloaksy.
Might only be 1 left alive. He's gonna hit you. You're correct. Cloaksy has been eliminated. Tifu has one of his own. Chap barely hanging on to 100 to elevate and picks up another elimination. That's 6 for this duo.
That was with a common shotgun, tactical shotgun. When do you see 100 damage hits with that? He really got the full brunt of that weapon.
Chap getting knocked. 72 hours trying to make every little bit of count. 6 elims for this duo. 1 more would mean a 3rd point, and every elim after that is the big bonus. Going to place a trap to defend himself in case somebody tries to edit their way in, maybe from above or the wall, the bush that he had defended against. Closely out of this, and Tifu, 12 HP. The Storm might claim this one.
He knows he's done.
And there it is. The tick out there. 8 damage every second is tough.
72 hours. This is when the man goes to work. He's going to have to start popping more of these heals, though. Yeah, there you go. He knows he's got time right now. Can he get a second bandage off? I do think so. And then it's going to be an all-out foot race. 15 people left. Devious with some knocks and eliminations. Tendon still in this as well. See, Devious has dropped right there. Villix and Giganza always seem to be on this insane high ground. Quick little shot with the rocket. Tendons goes down. Can he follow up the elimination?
Every elim after this for 72 hours in Chap. Another point. The big bonus might activate here in just a second. We haven't seen any team do it yet.
He's out of mats. He's just got to start firing this thing, man.
He's got to just go for the elims.
No. Can't get a shot. There's one in front of him. Can he get the elimination? This is big bonus again. There's
a knockdown on General.
Hasn't got it yet. Keep in mind, this is for big bonus. This is another point.
There it is. The first one.
72 hours in Chap. It's been a quiet game, but it gets blown up. They know they got another point, though. Brilliant stuff from them.
That's 4 points total for the duo from Liquid.
Snood and crew still in this one. Funk Bomb waiting to medkit. He's just going to sit in this zone, eat it, and heal. Will it pop in time? Will it pop in time? Will it pop in time? Yes, it will.
20.
Oh my God!
Just barely hanging on. He's going to go for another one. This could be big for Funk Bomb. 8 players left in this circle that just closed. 7, you're going to watch them tick down. The feed is going to be the place to watch.
More players
gets it off just barely.
He's got to go now, though. He's trying to keep on up. You see Bizzle with the med kit.
Funk Bomb alone. Bizzle gets one off. That might be it right there. Yeah, that's got to be it unless they see each other.
There's no way Funk Suda will do this. Bizzle should have this one in the bag. He's healing in the zone, and there it is. Bizzle gets it done. He's got the campfire. He's got the heals. 2 eliminations, but the Victory Royale gets it. A quick little 3-point game. Again, Bizzle, we've seen this name at the top of Fortnite, competitive for a long time now with the wins that he's had through the skirmishes. And there it is again.
I feel like these duos had to have overheard us at some point, Jack. We were talking about a number of these teams that we've seen in previous skirmish events that haven't necessarily put on a big show yet. Starting to show up here. The gentleman from Liquid, 72 Hours and Champ, securing 4 points in this game alone.
And they finished in 6th. They were
just outside.
Placing away.
That's still a big game, the first team to get the big bonus. But DMO and Bizzle from Ghost.
Yep.
Bringing home a win.
They get the job done. That's a victory royale. 3 points for them at $50,000.
Bus deploy is game 5 and final.
Here it is.
The fall skirmish here at TwitchCon kicks off. Can we make some noise if you're here in San Jose?
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
All right, Jack. Question for you.
Yeah.
You know you are an absolute dominant player. Do you go to Tilted and make it your own, or do you avoid, because you know that those two teams have sparred back and forth repeatedly, which means you have maybe an opportunity to third party. As a player, would you go there?
I'm almost more worried now at this point about Zexro and his teammate coming in. Vinny, yes, thank you. I'm more about them coming in, because it seems like each game they've looted, gotten full shields, and then rushed into Tilted and tried to third party the fight or get involved as early on as possible. I don't think that strategy from them is going to change. We'll see how it plays out here. The map obviously getting filled on in everywhere by those different arrows, by people landing and looting on up. Basically every single area getting touched here.
We've seen a number of players in the same spot pretty much over and over again. We saw Dusty Div at the same teams landing there. Ghost, Aiden, and Nick Merckx.
Straight out of Tilted Towers.
Those are your cumulative stats. By the way, 9 Elam is 2,758 damage still. A little more than that damage received. Quite a bit of wood acquired. The materials used, only 5,180. Does not surprise me because Tilted Towers has quite a few wall structures that are already built.
Yep.
Nick looking like he's already picked up some shield, rotating around inside. Aiden, Nick, not shielded just yet. That 6-shooter picked up for only a moment and then replaced. Gray burst, now the gray AR. He's got a legendary heavy sniper rifle. Good for, I mean, a body shot with that still does 157 damage, so Gothick's not safe from that. Neither Super Evan, they have to be over that. You know, another full shield or anything can make them quote-unquote immune to an instant knockdown. The grappler, though, here from Nick, I would not be surprised if when they both feel ready, that grappler is going to be utilized to get all the way up on top of that big gray building that the opponents have always landed in. Yep. Try and get a drop down on it. He does have a trap as well. They're going to rotate away, actually, towards the basketball court, maybe looking for more loot. Nick doesn't have any shield. No shield yet means probably no push, no for any.
That's exactly what you're thinking, right? Instead of pushing forward at the enemies, they're pushing away to try to see what they can get Nick. And there you go. Aiden drops a big shield. And he's got another grappler, too. So 2 fully charged grapplers. And is that a grenade launcher, 2 on the ground as well?
Actually, maybe a tack. Oh, no, blue tack. Blue tack shotgun.
Sorry, I thought that was a grenade launcher. I need to get my ass checked.
Reference to make it.
Oh, and Evans and Gothick, they're changing things up a little bit this game. They're just flying away.
That might be maybe going over to the pawn shop down there at the bottom. Yeah, both teams may be opting to say, we don't want to engage until we're both 100-100. Horrifying, Vanitize. We've seen these two teams spar here in Salty in the past. Or just a quick update, Ronaldo TV and his teammate have picked up 2 eliminations. Looks like the first pairs, only 98 players remaining. Here we go, Tempo, Jamlock. Jamlock knockdown, which means Tempo's in a position. He's got a clutch up here, 1v2, and there's rocks down below, and still shield on that target, 18 and 42. Still shield on the target. He's sitting on 26, a quick bandage, but he's not going to have time. His opponent's going for an aggressive push from above. Makes a ton of sense. You want to catch this opponent off guard? There it is. Tempo goes down. Razru and Bog stay alive and pick up 2 eliminations.
I do have to give a shout out to Tempo, though. Razru had over, I think, 175 HP, and that's how close Tempo got him with only 40 health left. If Razru really didn't get the shields he got off the break, that's an easy fight win for Tempo. Did what he could. Just like that, Razru gets it. And yes, Evan and Gothick, they just straight up left. They did not want the fight this time. And I'm literally thinking it's less about the Nick Merckx and Aiden fight and more about the Zexro and Vinny rotation.
Opting to not get third. That's a guaranteed third party based on the previous games. So they're saying, okay, we'll go somewhere else. It's not, like you said, it's not necessarily because of Nick and Aiden, which is an intelligent play there. Riser and Tomo having a top down on R7 and Scruples. The very southeast corner, quite a bit of metal here. A little bit of brick, a little bit of wood, but a tough position if they're low on materials. The team from Rise, if they're not kitted here, there are not a lot of options for backing out of this. little bit of materials. 210. Not a lot of ammunition in R7's inventory. They're biding their time. See the feet. Del Bio knocking and eliminating God machines.
Here's his big play.
Up there.
Here's his play. R7 going for it. Tabo's going to drop down to the ground. No materials left and only a common assault rifle in his inventory. Rizar now knocked. You got to think this is not looking good. Cannot build. Cannot really defend himself. Not a lot of ammo left for R7, and there's a player with a sniper on top of the mountain. There goes Tabo. Screw pulls there with the elims. That's 2 elims for them, but there's already another team here ready looking for another fight. Will they collide or on in is the question. How weak do they think Screw pulls and R7 are?
Well, depends on what kind of visual cues they saw. If they saw a shield break from that distance, which you can see it, maybe you're not close up here, but you can see it. If they saw that, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a push. Screw was having no shield now. R7 still sitting on 20 there. It looks like it might not be happening, which maybe that's a good call. At this point, Jack, pushing in, you could potentially put yourself relatively far outside the zone if they don't have enough materials to build back up on top of this hill. It's J-Love and Germ up there. No shield between the two of them, but yeah, that's semi-auto sniper rifle, 10 rounds, and a heavy shotgun. Single trap, 610 on the materials, quite a bit with 89 left, but it's not going to be enough by the end of the game, so they can't stay up here forever.
Nope.
No teams right now currently alive with 3 eliminations or more. Mowgli lost Thorn at some point here. Over the snipe. Those were no shield on that target. He's going to go for the repeat. The grenade, basically a perfect throw there down to 4 HP. Mowgli's going to panic a little bit and gets caught off guard by Payne.
Payne with perfect grenades right there. Look at Payne's materials already. This early into the game, he had maxed wood and even more metal and brick alongside it. Looks like Buffa here was just dropped some loot from the heavens, and it looked like from the elimination he got. And with more loot on the ground there, I think Buffa and Balla just got 2 eliminations, so solid start from them as well, as they're going to heal on up, but you take a look at their materials compared to Payne's, and they're not even in the same ballpark.
Pretty big value campfire there to top him off. Balla should get relatively high. Actually, should max out. There were a couple bandages on the ground. Wouldn't surprise me if that was used quickly. No shield for Bubba just yet, but he does have a full charge grappler. Blue AR on the ground there. Maybe a pass off the boss. Getting ready to move out of that campfire. Kind of surprises me, though, that sitting on that campfire right now, they're exposed healing to the north and west side. If somebody has a bead on them from a distance, one heavy sniper shot could make or break that duo. Now, this is Dusty. That was 2 teams bunkered up right next to each other in smelling distance almost. Enigma, no reason to rotate out just yet. They don't have to go for some crazy movement. Maybe they'll even get lucky and get kinged at the circles on the east side, but they're very close still. Punisher and Tendons are split. If Fuzzy and Enigma try and take advantage of that and push on Tendons,